Hello peoples, how you doing? Happy Tuesday, back in some flipping fun. So back in the sunshine. Sorry I was a little bit late there guys, it took me a long time to get into the game. Seems to have become a thing that every time I try and boot up the game now it takes a long time. I'm just having a little drink of water. Must stay hydrated in the sunshine, obviously. Can you all hear me okay? Hi Game with Wesley, hi Kieran, hi McDennis, how you doing? How you guys all doing? Hopefully, I think I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the moment. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hopefully we're all good guys. Sound should be good. Hopefully the sound's good. Looks alright. Looks like picture's alright. All good. Right, so I've missed this actually, I have to say. I've been streaming other things all week. So I was quite excited to get back in today. Back to our little house. Oh, I've taken the door off. That's not very safe, is it? That is not very secure. Maybe this is the sort of neighbourhood where you don't even need to worry about having a door. It happens to me loading Housefood, but yeah, it's got really slow, isn't it? Since this new DLC, it takes like, it gets all the way to the end of the bar and then it stops. It's like it teases you. It gets all the way to the end of the bar and then it just goes, nope, you're going to wait here for 3 or 4 minutes. Right, so yeah, I've kind of forgotten where we got to, but we did the kitchen. Did the kitchen in that last episode, and we've got loads to do. I'm pretty happy with the way the kitchen came out. Hopefully, I think most of you guys were here, maybe not all of you, but yeah, so we did this in the last episode. And as I think I said in the last episode, really not an enormous amount you could do with the layout up here. But just to remind you, we are doing the thing where I'm not allowed to change the walls. So we won't be doing that. But this was probably a good house to start with because it doesn't really need any layout changes up here. Downstairs is going to be a bit more of a painful thing because I'm going to want to knock the walls around, but I'm going to resist and stick to my own rules. Where's that bit of dirt then? I can see dirt on the HUD up there. Seems like is it inside? Or is it just that maybe it's down below? Oh, there we go, we got it. Magical powers. Just spray randomly. There we go, we got it. And we got more over here as well. Okay, so we had dirt inside, fine. Right, so I think we're pretty much going to stay to the layout that was in the house, or in the house when you do the renovations, or do the job. Sorry. So we're going to have the dining room here, dining room space here, living room space over here. Potentially a fireplace there might be nice. Oh, we've got more dirt. We've got more dirt. Go away. There we go. I love the fact that they all immediately notice that it's all clean and tidy and amazing. Right, so we're going to continue with our coving. I have seen issues with coving and skirting appearing. Oh, there's a weird little glitch up there. You guys see that? It's like a hole in the... It's like a hole there, isn't there? Look, this is like a straight line and then a little bit missing. That's very strange. So I'm going to suss out this issue with the coving. It appears to be that they haven't let you do exterior corners, which is kind of annoying, but we shall get to that stage. We'll get to that stage. Where are these then? Oh, I'm in garden. That's not going to make sense, is it? So moulding. Right, so I think we're just using this guy. I think we were just using the white. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming that I'm going to be doing that. And then I guess I want the smallest piece. Which is that one. Maybe we want 2 of these small pieces. Yeah. Interesting. So that shouldn't be an issue. These corners shouldn't be an issue. It's not been that people have been saying have been a problem. So it goes from 0.25 to 2 meters. So are you supposed to just like jam it into the corner? I guess so. Right. So this is gonna be a pain in the backside already, isn't it? Let's get that. I mean, it maybe won't be such an issue at the other end to have a little gap. In fact, maybe we won't need a gap. That's fine. Interesting. So it does kind of clip in. That's it. That's good to see. See, I wish they would do that with everything. Just allow everything to be able to overlap all the time. Because I don't see why not. I can't sort of see. I can't really see a logical answer for why you wouldn't be able to do that. Right, so we're going to get to the... So this is where we're going to get to the problem, because this is an exterior corner. So it's going to end up... that's not too bad. You obviously wouldn't have it like that. In reality, it would come out and be a nice little corner. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? It is a bit annoying. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I guess technically that's quite difficult to do, because then you've got to have 2 pieces that do. Yeah, you've got to have it kind of dynamically respond to its position. I think we can live with that, and I think definitely the coving makes a difference. And it just adds something. It adds an extra level. I don't think we'll do this wall. I think we'll leave that wall. Is that going to be weird? I think maybe we'll leave this wall. You've more patience than me. I tried coving one wall but got bored of it. Never bothered with it again. Yeah, well that's kind of my thing, Rachel. Like it does kind of work, but yeah, I'm all for the patience. If it looks good, I'm happy to spend the time doing it. You just add something, and I've got an idea for what we might do. We might try some paneling, potentially. I have an idea for how you could do some nice paneling now. So I think we're going to leave that one. We are going to leave that one, and we're going to just come down this wall, and we'll leave the others. And I do want to look at the skirting. What happened to me? Am I doing okay? It's still in the works. What, you think they're still doing more work with the coving, Dennis? Or with this moulding? No, I don't think they are. I think this is... Oh, that's not gonna make sense, is it? Is it over the... Is that overlapping the window? So is that a thing you can do? I'd do all the 2 meter pieces first. Yeah, makes sense. So that looks like it's... Is that right? That looks a little bit to me like it's too tall. It looks like it's overlapping the window. It's very difficult to see. No, it's not. It's just my eyes. Will that fit? No, it won't. Okay. So 2 meters, 1 meter. That's not the right thing. This guy. I've seen that people have been using the the light up skirting as well, or the light up mouldings. So there's one that you can get lights in it, which is kind of cool, but I'm not sure how many people would have that in their houses. It makes sense for like kicker boards, like that would be cool, like be able to put kicker boards in around your bottom of your kitchen cupboards and stuff, and be able to put those with lights on. That would be really nice, or lights on top of the overhead units. Now, does that look a bit odd? I think maybe it does. That little space has got to disappear as well. So can we go one more in there? No. Interesting. Why is that? So is this going to be one of those things that's going to end up just being not quite good enough to use it? So I can't actually do that either. So I can't, even if I wanted to, go around that corner, because I'm going to end up with a gap. See, all they would need to do, I'm thinking it's not actually that technically difficult. You just add a piece. You just add a 45 degree or 90 degree. You only need one. So you just have a piece that goes around that corner, and you can only place it on an exterior corner. You don't have a problem on an interior corner. All right, we're going to leave. We'll leave that bit then, and I think we'll maybe try and just see if we can fix this. So what have I got there? I've got 3 of those. So let's do this and then a 2 meter. I don't know if this is going to help. No, I can't go 2 meters. Interesting. And this is the same thing I just did. What if I go right up against the wall and then go the 0.25s? Yeah, it's still going to end up with a gap. See, all they need to do to fix that is just remove the clipping. So don't have it so that it has a problem overlapping. It doesn't have a problem overlapping with a certain amount. But they've obviously put some limit on the amount that you can overlap. So we are, I think that means we're forced to go this way. Because if I don't do that, it's a shame, Rachel, isn't it? Put something in the game and then, people just don't use it because it's not quite right. The amount of time we've been asking for this to be in the game, and you can't actually use it because it doesn't quite work how you want it to. It's very annoying. It must be disappointing for a developer as well, because surely you just end up going, seeing that people aren't using those pieces. I think part of the problem, I said this before, I feel like they have a disconnect between the developers that create the interior furniture. Oh, did I just get it right? Yeah, that's all right. I feel like they have a disconnect between the people that do the interior stuff, like the furniture, and the people that actually create the houses. And that if they just kind of got those people tighter, that it would be better. Because the thing is, I guess when you're doing something like that, you have to know that all of the walls are exactly the right size, and you have to be able to think, well, people are going to want to use that on a corner, so you have to make it work. Surely your testers have to come up with that pretty quickly. It's not an unusual scenario. It's not an unusual scenario that they wouldn't have come across. I mean, either that or they just thought good enough, which would be a bit of a shame to think if that's the way they approached it. that rather than do it kind of 100%, they just kind of did a bit of a good enough on it. Who knows? Maybe it'll get improved. Right, so that, I mean, it's all right. But if you're someone like me who's kind of a stickler for the details, it's just not quite right. Right, so what we're doing on this is panels, isn't it? I'm going to panel this wall. And we'll just panel this wall. I'm never quite sure whether I want to panel the inside of the windows. I think I'm going to leave that one as it is, and I'm not going to panel the tops because if I put a panel there, then that will look wrong on that wall. So I'm going to leave it. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have panelled that first interior angle there. It definitely adds something though, like having the skirting definitely adds another bit of detail. Right, so let's think about the layout for a second. So I was talking about that's the best place to put a fireplace, but it would also, let's have a look at fireplaces a second. Is it possible to create a fireplace that kind of just floats in the middle of the room? Where are the fireplaces? Decorations? It's not right, is it? It's not in there. Is it in other? Maybe it's in other. Yeah, okay. So there's that one and there's this one. I'm quite interested in this one first of all. I'm just going to look at, it's quite small that. So what I was sort of thinking was, I don't know if this would work, but in creating like a little, almost zoning this off by putting a fireplace. So basically just having like a couple of walls in here somewhere and then a fireplace. Let's have a look, because this would work. This would work reasonably okay with that. It's quite expensive just to experiment with, but yeah. Let's just try this for a second. So where would we put that? This is going to look weird for a while until it kind of comes together. But as I said, it's an experiment, so it may not come together at all. So let's just do this for a minute. So something like that. And then let's see what it would look like. So that's too big. Oh, and the angle's the wrong side. So how would that work? That's not tall enough for a lintel, is it? So I was kind of looking for the idea of being able to make almost fake like a chimney breast behind it. But for me to do that, I kind of need the walls to come out the top of the thing, but they're not going to. Out the top of the fireplace. That's probably too deep, that one as well. It's not the right angle. Maybe if it was a little bit further over. Let's try this. Let's just try this. I want to just try this idea for a bit. Because what I was really wanting to try and do was to have something that kind of separated the two spaces. So that isn't too bad actually. Just kind of doing that. And then I want something up there, and that's going to be too high for a lintel. This might be one of those things I play around with for a while and then go, yeah, it doesn't work. But we shall see. So it could not be that fireplace. It could be a different one. It's got to have something behind it. It's got to have a wall behind it. Otherwise it looks like it doesn't look like it's got a chimney, basically. So let's go like this. And then take that corner out. Yeah, I think it could work, Dennis. I think it's just got... It needs a little bit of fiddling. Because I'm so what I'm trying to do is create a little bit of a cosy space here. But I don't know if that's quite in the right position. The only thing that I'm not a big fan of is that it blocks the view. But it wouldn't block the view of you sitting at the table. And it also doesn't block the view of you sitting in the living room. What I really want is to be able to turn it the other way round so that, you know, this part is this side. Let's try it. Let's just take it out for a second. Hey Vanix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, we are mid-experimenting with something. So this is not going to be the final thing. Maybe if it came down a bit more. Maybe if it came down more like that. But I don't want to end up with like a weird little space though. You know what would be really cool actually? Let's try this idea. You know, you see those like double fireplaces that are like on both sides. Could try this idea out. Maybe that would be just enough. See, we could also potentially do something different with the floor. Let's just have a look. I'm actually quite liking that. Takes a bit of a stretch of your imagination to see it, but once you kind of imagine it painted up and the floor different and things. What are these then? Are these just... Oh, these are tiny. Can these be stacked? Oh, they can. Ooh. Ooh, this is potential. This has got some potential. Oh, no, don't do that, Toves. Pick that up. This could work. This could be a nice little feature. Did exact same thing. See, there's me thinking I'm original and you guys have already done this. Thinking this is an original thought, but no. I haven't seen anybody else doing this, I promise. I want to randomize these, otherwise they're all going to look like it's all part of the same thing. So we're going to do... let's just sell these for a second. Get rid of all of those. And we're going to go... So there's a long one. What does the long one look like? I think we want the narrow. I think we'll go with the narrow one. And there's 3 variants of it. So we'll put some of those there. So that many. And then we'll put some of those there. And then we'll put some of those ones. Right, and then we can just grab from each one randomly. So it doesn't look like it's all kind of all following a pattern. And go back there. Yeah, this will look quite cool, I think. And then I think we'll just leave it. Potentially leave it at the top. Oh, you know what we could do actually? Let's stop there. In fact, maybe take one out. 2 out. I'm going to put another wall next to it. And then we'll go... So we'll go back to the pattern on the other side. And... Who cares about placement if you sell the house anyways? Yeah, well that's... But then what's the point in playing the game if you're just selling everything? I'm not really doing it to... It's that, I mean, for me, that's not really the fun of the game. The fun of the game is making it look fun, look nice. Because obviously, I mean, I could sell this house as it is and make money out of it, having just cleaned it. But then you just rush through all the houses and then you haven't got anything to do. That's sort of the point. Right, where are the little shelves? They're in... Where are the little shelves now? I'm so lost. A new little shelf. There they are, shelves. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Where's the little single shelf? That's the new things. This guy? So furniture cupboards. Okay, yes, this is what I'm after. We'll go with a grey, I think. Is this going to sit in there nicely? Yes. And are you going to sit in there nicely? And one of the things I was interested to see is, can you like cheat these? So if I put a wall there and then a shelf, should attach. I should attach there. Why is it not attaching there? Should be able to attach to that, shouldn't it? There. Okay. Is it too low? I think this is going to fall, but we'll see. If I take this out, yeah, it falls down. Okay. So let's not do that. Let's keep it like this. And then we'll go... Well, that's not what I went with. I went with the grey. So grey wood. In fact, we might mix it up. Let's go grey and then... Maybe the purple. Maybe the purple just for a bit of funky. And then we'll go white at the top. So we'll do that. Get rid of this. Small wood shelves up to the ceiling with plants on, yeah. I think we'll go plants and then books. It would be cool to be able to put... it'd be cool to have DVDs and things, wouldn't it? CDs and whatever. Right, so I'm putting shelves. So that's going to stay there forever unless I get rid of it. I suppose what I could have done. What I could have done is brought it all forward one. Let's do that. Is that going to make it? Is that going to? That should float. Yeah, that's not going to work though, is it? Because I want to be able to put... No, that's not going to work. Put it back. Change your mind. Okay, so get rid of this again. And then a nice picture above the fireplace or something, because then we get a nice kind of feature on both sides. In fact, actually what might help down here is to go double row at the bottom. No, we'll leave that for now. Maybe we'll put a plant down here or something. So let's just finish this other side off. So what did I do? Grey I've got. Then I went with a Vengay. Try and get these lined up correctly. And then white at the top. And in the middle. That's not right, is it? Looks like one little tick down. That's it. Okay, so once we've painted that and everything, it'll look alright. Let's have a look at flooring. And we'll do like a kind of a little half. Oh, Dennis, I have to remove the wall by editing the save file. The save house file shelf will stay there, I think. Well, that's very creative of you. That is even, isn't it? That looks like it's the same. I think what's throwing me off slightly is there's a window on one side and not on the other. That looks good. Oh, this is too high as well. Got to go there. Right, and if we do I want to try and put a mantelpiece in. These are in furniture, cupboards. I think that's what's confusing. Like cupboards, shelves are not cupboards. No, these are different things. Where did you say they were? Under furniture. Oh, in the HGTV tab. Yeah, but they're in the general tab somewhere, aren't they? Are they just under... So we've got shelves in one place and shelves in another. Okay, I see. Because it's cupboards with shelves. Makes sense. What should we go with? Black? We want one that's deeper now. So where are the normal shelves that are just the... Oh, this system confuses me sometimes. Right, so we're in everything. It's because they released that stuff outside the HGTV, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of weird. Let's try. That's going to be massive. I don't know when I'm ever going to use that. That's so big. That's so big. I don't know when I'm ever going to use that. That one's going to be too similar. I don't think this one's right either. The trouble with that one is, again, it doesn't let you kind of sit it right down on top of it. You want a bit of wood that's as wide as that. Is there not just a wooden one of these? Dark, bright, expressive colours. When did they start introducing expressive colours? It's got so many different systems going on. Honestly. Organise it. Get yourself organised. Okay, that should work, but it's not. It's because it's too wide. But I reckon... Alright, let's try this. I think we can get this to work. We might have to do a little bit of skullduggery. Move that out of the way. No, it's not going to work. I want that shelf sitting on top of this unit. I know I can do it. Let's move the fireplace out of the way for a second. And then, so let me just see how high it is. So it's just on that, it's on that course of bricks, just below that shelf. So We can't put that there because it's not wide enough. And I don't really want to take all that out again. But we can put it on this side. In theory, we'll be able to put it on this side. Let's do that. This is somewhat worth it, but go in there. I just want you to go in there. And now it's not. Okay, right. If I take this wall out, is that all going to drop? Yeah, crap. Alright, in for a penny. In for a penny. I'll fix it all up in a second. It won't be that difficult. So, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh. I think we lost the stream there for a second, guys. And the game's crashed. Amazing. Oh, man. Are you still there, guys? Hopefully I'm still streaming. I'm going to transition you to this for a second while I reboot the game. I'm not sure what happened there. Going to mute that. Hopefully you can hear me again. I don't know what happened there. I got a message from the stream saying it was down, and then the game immediately crashed afterwards. I think the game was getting impatient with my meddling ways. So now we've got to wait a few minutes for the game to boot up again. Yeah, I do occasionally see this error, like a Unity error it comes up with, and it just crashes out. Welcome back. Yeah, sorry guys. Hopefully it won't take too long. In the meantime, you can look at some of my previous works. That one is awful. Pink walls, green. In fact, that one I made ages ago. The one you're looking at now with the light bulbs around the mirror, I was quite pleased with that one. But some of those are really old. I'd love to go back at some point and update some of these houses. All right, we're back in. Sometime closing, I think, is in my computer. Yeah, it never crashes me out of the game. It never crashes me out of my machine completely. It just does that error where it crashes back to desktop, which is a bit weird. Right, where were we? Remember me doing that mirror, do you, Rachel? It was a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Okay, so we haven't lost this. Yeah, that green doesn't go with that pink. How dare you, Cara? No, it doesn't. Sometimes you've got to mix it up a bit though, eh? Sometimes you've got to mix it up a bit. I was going to do a thing a while ago where I just tried to use a different paint every time I painted a room. Just for the challenge of it. So that may well have been one of those occasions where I was just like, oh, let's put some things together and see if we can make it work. Right. No, you're very fine. You're very fine. I did say it myself, so binge watched all of them. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, because I didn't think you'd been a sub for that long, Rachel. So yeah, you must have done a proper binge. It's funny, I still see people comment on the very first one I did. I can't remember what it was now. I think I just called it like flipping fun or something, and it was one of the jobs or something, and quite a few people still watch that. It's very strange. Right, how was I going to do this? I was going to take that wall out in order to put... I don't feel like it should be as difficult as this. I think I'm just being dopey. Right, take these out. That's all you need to do. Take these back out again. Put this wall in. And then I need to make sure that I know the size and the position for this. Now we want our shelf. Yeah, I was going to build a wall, but I think this is a better way of doing it. Is this the right? No. Wooden hanging shelf. That's what we want. I'm going to go with the American elm. Oh, it is wide though, isn't it? Is that going to look silly? I'm trying to create a mantelpiece, but there is something. Oh, you can turn these. You can turn these that way. Can you do that with the shelves as well? Can you do that with these? No. Oh, annoying. Why can you not turn it? What we could do is there's the other set of cupboards, isn't there? There's the like set of cupboards that are skinny, the sort of skinny shelves. Where are they? Yeah, it fits, but it doesn't turn, so it's the same width, or it's the same depth, sorry. So let's just have a look at this for a second. This is too tall, isn't it? See what I mean, right? So if they just let you clip stuff, then you could use that as a completely different thing, because I would just glitch it right down into the floor and use that. But maybe they've just got like a Unity issue where they can't do that. Oh well, okay, alright, so maybe we'll try this. Maybe we'll just give it a go. It's the wooden one. I keep getting confused because that looks like it's wooden and it's not. American elm. So if we just put this up, and then we went... I kind of like the idea of the wood, like the gap and the stacks on both sides. Belgium is here again. Good for you. The whole country of Belgium. I have the whole country of Belgium watching, guys. There's only 11 of you, so that's not probably quite right. Welcome to the stream. Try putting 3 of the smaller ones together instead. Yeah, it's not the... Oh, you mean to stop the overhang? Yeah, I could do. Let's see what that looks like then. Let's just move that up there for a second. So I don't get it. Like, why can you rotate that one? Like, why can I do that, but I can't turn the small ones? I don't think, personally, when I see those sorts of things, I don't think that's a decision that someone's made. I think that's two different people doing stuff in different, and not being tested properly. Yeah, see, those are. I thought that was going to be the case. That's exactly the same width, and we could centre that. Could kind of centre it, but it's still going to look weird, and it's going to do one of those things where it snaps. It's not going to let me quite put that in the centre. The fireplace is well in the centre. Cupboard's hanging shelf is where they are at, by the way. Which one are you talking about, Gara? Too small. Yeah, so I think it looks better to be too big than to be too small, because it looks a bit more like it's intentional that way round. Right, so let's go back to where we were. So we're taking these out. This one. Oh, what's happened there? Am I not quite in the centre? No, I am. That's fine. Okay. So take these guys out. And maybe we'll do a lintel at the top as well. Might do a lintel at the top. Right, so stack these back in there. So we'll make sure we do the hearth on the other side as well. Or the sort of stone flooring that I've got there on the other side. I seem to have an enormous amount of wood there. I think I overestimated how much I was going to use. Okay, so back to that stage. Now I think if I use a different one of these now, that will go wood, a white wood, sorry, there. Yeah, I think that's okay. It creates a bit of enough of a difference. And then we'll go, I think we won't go with the Venge. Okay, that one there. Cool. That looks right. Looks centered, isn't it? I think that's good. I think we're good. So by the time we painted that in, put a nice picture or a mirror up there, that will be all good. So let's just mirror that on the other side for a second. Finish the floor off. Floor was that one, wasn't it? Did I do it all the way across? Yes, I did. And I did 2 deep, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's a shame you can't make like a little trim to go around the edges. Why has it got a... What's going on there? Oh, it's got like a little texture. Not sure I'm enjoying that, to be honest. Not sure I'm loving that. Let's try this one. That might actually even be better. Okay, I think this will probably be a light colour. I'm going to stay light. It's going to be light in here anyway. So let's get rid of all this random crap. Okay, I think this is going to work. I think we've just got... It's not too big. Just creates a little bit of a divide. Leave those for a second. Okay, so let's think about sofa and TV. So TV seems like an obvious corner there. And then we'll make like a shape around. I think we'll just do this. We'll kind of close this in. Potentially we want to look at a different floor here as well. Let's just have a look for a second. Sorry, floors. I was already on it, wasn't I? Some of these floors are really nice now. I want wood. So floor tiles. No, floor panels. So there's dark grey. These are probably a bit too grey. Let's have a look though. That's going to clash with that, isn't it? So we won't do that. What have we got? We've got the white panels, or the horrible old ones. I never use these pine. So bright. Let's look at the white though. Just as a little look-see. Wasting money massively, but I always do. And then I think we'll create that as a corner. And that. Yeah, I think this will be cool. I think this will work. So I'm going to do that, and then maybe the carpet should come up there. So just put that carpet back in a second. Is it this one? No. It would be really cool if there was a way of checking, like when you've got something down already, like looking what it was. Because it's so hard, I find, to match things to what you've already got. Like if there was some like reuse button. Because I challenge any of you to tell me immediately what carpet that is and what colour that is. Is it that? It's not grey, is it? It's like a light. What is it? I don't know what it is. Floor panels and coverings. First prize to anyone who can guess which one this is. Is it this beige carpet? It's not, is it? It's grey. It's a grey. Dark grey fitted carpet. That one? No. Oh my god. A pipette. Yeah, see that's what I mean. That would be awesome. Is it the... So there's that grey and then there's this grey. Is it this one? There we go. I win. Okay. So I think that's going to be our edge. So unit there. Sofa's kind of coming round there. Yeah, I think this is going to be cool. So this is just going to be an empty kind of space here. Corridor-ish. Right, so we'll go sofas next. Are there new ones? Are these new? Yeah, did you say that after? So there's a stream delay though, Josh. So you may well have said that after I'd already put it down, which I'm not sure. And then just said you've got first prize. I don't remember seeing this one before. Has this one been snuck in since the release? Is it massive? That's quite nice actually. It's a bit blocky. So legs don't really matter too much in this context. Ugh. I don't know if I like it. It doesn't look like it's comfortable, does it? It looks like it's made out of wood. It looks like it's like a prop. No, it was with the release. Okay. Fair enough. We could go like super modern as well. With these. I think these are nice as well. I think it needs to be something a bit more bold though, so at least the colour. What about like a Not that red. A blue. That's quite nice, isn't it? Combination of things. You say nice too much. What's a good word to use instead of saying nice? Amazing. Not that colour. I want like a really nice deep purple. That's too much, isn't it? That's too pinky. I want a purple, so maybe we can't use that sofa. These are all the same. These are all going to be using the same palette, aren't they? That's a shame. I mean, we could go corner. How big are these? Oh, these are way too big. Yikes. There's a lot of these now, isn't there? There's a lot of there's a lot of the same sofa, but with colour variants. We could go fairly safe. I mean, that's quite safe colour, light blue. Don't want to change that. Light blue, orange. That's quite nice. There's that word again. Right, so we may well go a sofa here, and I'm thinking a matching chair there and a unit over there for the telly. What units have we got now? What TV units? Or what can we use for a TV unit now? Let's just check again. What are... So TV options... I find I always end up using the one that's not actually a TV. Actually, that's all right, size-wise. Okay, so we'll just put that there for a second. I think just kind of in that corner would be all right. What can we use? None of the stuff that's actually supposed to be used as a TV unit I like very much. I find they're always too big. Cupboards, are they under? Or maybe they're under tables, actually. Tables. So we could go with a round one. Coffee table. Let's have a look at that for a minute. That might work all right. And what have we got? Colours option for this. So where do we go? Where did we go with the... Was it American Elm? We went on the mantelpiece. Yeah, see, I don't like the corner TV unit. I'll show you it. You see what I mean? Like, it's really tall. And it's just, like, it's so big and clunky. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I've got a TV unit and it's not that high. If you look at the relationship, the gap between the windowsill and where the TV bit would be. So if you were laying on the sofa, you'd be looking up at the television. That's never the way that they are. They're always on either at your eye level when you're sitting on the sofa or below. That's just too big. It looks like it's a really, really basic model. I don't think I've ever put that in a house. Yeah, it's ugly, isn't it? Ugly. No, that's tiny. It's a shame because it's quite a nice little unit, that, but it's too big. Colours are bad on it as well, are they? Yeah, I don't think I've ever got to that stage. I think maybe I've tried to use it for like other purposes, but never as it's intended. You're all right. You're all right, Les. No worries. This is the same. I mean, this is too high as well, but I just wanted to check to see if you could do this. Oh, It looked like you could. I reckon you probably could do that if you wanted to. You could kind of cheat that to work, but we're not going to do that. It's still too high. So I think maybe that a coffee table is actually your best bet. What's that one like? Is that small? It doesn't really want to be round though. What are you like? See that works. That would be fine. Maybe we'll go with that. TV over the mantle. Oh, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. I kind of had my heart set on it being. It's not a big enough space anyway, dude. I think we're going to stick with this, but it's a good shout. I think that's either going to be a picture or a mirror. Because I'll explain the reason in a second when I've picked one of these coffee tables. So what am I doing? Furniture, tables. So we might go with this one. I think we will. And we'll stick with the American elm because we've got American elm on the mantelpiece. And we'll use... We'll actually go... Ooh, pink. Is that? It doesn't look very pink, does it? Black, golden. I think we'll actually go dark because the dark doesn't look that dark anyway. So if we go there, and then we go, oh, it's a bit big though, isn't it? It's a bit big. Bear with me a second. So if I go... Bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can... So if I go like that into the corner, and I put that next to it, and then I put the TV on top of it. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Happy with that. And then I can put some things. I can put like the DVD player and stuff down there. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Turn you on. Yeah, that's cool. Happy with that. So I'm sort of doing things in a slightly random order, but let's go. I want to go rugs next. And again, some of these are really nice and some of them are really grotty. This one's going to be too small, but a bit too much as well. And then you've got these new ones. So these new ones are they're not single coloured. Okay, so they're all the same pattern, but you can change the colour on them. So maybe like 2 or 3 of those would kind of work. Oh, I don't like this one. I'm not really sure how to use that. Oh, that's not actually. It's not too bad in black and white. Let's give that a go. Can you get these to nicely tessellate? Probably not. Okay, and then something's sort of feeling wrong here, but I think it will be all right. We need a chair now. So what's the chair? I think sometimes the temptation is to always make sure you use like an armchair that matches the sofa, but I don't think you need to do that. I don't think you always need to do that. You can kind of mix and match things. It would be cool if there was an armchair section, not just chairs. Armchairs. I'm just being an idiot. There is. Okay, so again, some are nice, some are grotty. What are these like? It doesn't look like... Oh my god, that's huge. We want something that's kind of small. In fact, we want something that's going to be... Yeah, we want... That is the same as the one at the sofa. See, I like these. I like these. Why is there... What are these guys down here then? So armchair C3 and B1. What? What? I don't understand. What are they that's different? I don't understand. What's the difference between armchair B1 C3? Is it just the patterns? Oh, that's not the same as those, is it? That's narrower. I quite like these though. Armchair. Yeah, they're huge, aren't they? So we'll go light. We'll go. Sometimes it doesn't. So that is light, but it doesn't look like it's light at all. I think we're going to go with this black and white checker. We might have to change the floor, or the carpet, that rug. I mean, let's see what other pattern options there are. So there's only one pattern there. Why have they done that? Are there more of these chairs, and that's why? Oh, these like Barcelona chairs would work as well. It's so bright though. I don't know what it is about my... Sometimes things that are... When I'm using the white, they're really bright. It's not quite right either. Proportions are not quite right. Check the C3. Has the C3 got different patterns then? I thought maybe they'd be up here somewhere. C3. Oh, okay. Ooh, look at that guy. That is very 70s. Yikes. I want one of the nice patterns. Oh, okay. Weird. So they're the patterns, but they don't look like the patterns. I think maybe we'll go... I actually did quite like the... I think we'll go with the black and white one. We might just have to change the floor. What are the details in this then? I don't see any details that it's changing. Oh, those panels on top. Right, we'll do that then. So I think if we just kind of float this guy, I don't know, maybe we want more than one of them. Maybe just kind of like that. Bit weird. I mean, maybe it does want another sofa. Let's just put that to the side a second. Sofas. So there's only those two options of that, isn't there? I want like a 3-seat version. You know, you get those like little, what are they called? They're sort of armchairs, but a bit bigger than an armchair. I'm not sure what they call them, like snuggle seats or something like that. It's very English to say, but I think that's what they call them. This is not quite centered. Furniture. I think this is going to be too big if I go this way. I'm going to go that way round. Oh, maybe it will work. Love seats. Yeah, same thing. I don't think that works. It could though. Maybe if we did this guy. gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it there for a minute and see if when we fill some stuff in around it that it comes together. And it might do. It might just feel like it's balancing out. Let's just give this a bit of a tweak over, and if we put a plant down there, just go a little bit back again. But it sort of has created my little zone that I was going for. Okay, let's get some blinds up. That often makes a big difference. Windows and doors. Ooh, we can put one of the new doors in, can't we? Let's do that now. Let's go on a little tangent. I think there's a bigger option for that rug. Yeah, maybe I'll have a look in a sec, Rachel. Maybe you might be right. Is that the right way around? Oh, these are not supposed to be external doors, but never mind. I think the size is okay though, to be honest. I think that kind of works. It was more really the position of the sofas that I was trying to figure out, but I think it will be all right. I think it's gonna come together. We're gonna do always. What I always do is blinds. I never use the curtains. I don't like the curtains ever. Or if I use curtains, I always have blinds as well. Yeah, it's coming together. This is all going to come together. I think when we put a plant there, if we put a big tall plant in that corner, or even a little table and a plant. So furniture. Oh, we're in the garden stuff. Furniture. Where's this little guy? Does this little guy work? I'll go wood this time. No, too big. Tables, is that? We could also do a coffee table in the middle. We'll go completely white. Is that one too much? Let's have a little think. So the drawer doesn't need to change. Don't want to go like that. Is that the only options I've got? I want to change this bit inside really. Glass. That might be nice. Yeah. Okay. I think this is gonna help. Right. So so potentially just a little table or nothing in the corner, and then a standing plant. Stool. I can't change the colours of that though. Not that I want to be able to change. I want to make the top lighter. What are you like? Are you small? Perfect. So you can go there. And, right, I haven't looked at, there's been new plants, isn't there? There's been some updates to the plants that I haven't seen. Where are plants now? Accessories? Or is it decorations? Decorations, plants. Okay, so what do we want here? Maybe like a... You're going to be too big. That can work. But let's go with... Yeah, got there. Let's go with yellow. Not yellow. Looks like we'll go with white. Yup. Cool. Alright, so let's think about some paint now. I'm not desperate for like loads of paint in here. I'm actually pretty cool with it being white or an off-white. Because I wanted to keep it light, and it's definitely feeling like it's light. This needs something though. So let's have a look at some options for this. So wall. Do we just paint you, or do we look at the panels? Let's look at the panel options for a second. So the flowers, might have a look at those. I think anything I do that's not plain might be a bit too much, but we'll have a little check. I don't want to use the wood paneling. I don't want to use any of that stuff. And I don't think I want to leave it brick. I think this is going to be... Oh, I don't need to do that anymore, do I? I hear you all shouting at me. Maybe this is alright. I think maybe that's alright. I think it would be too much to go that pattern up there and the same the other way. So that's that option. Let's have a look at what it looks like just painted, because I'm not entirely sure about the two, so having the pattern on the rug and having the pattern on the floor. Let's put you down as an option. And where's the there's like a nice green, isn't there? Forest green somewhere. Isn't there like a nice green colour? Faded lemon, morning yellow. Let's have a look at you. Is that the one that's nasty? I can't remember if that's the one that's a bit nasty. Spring grass. I'm sure there was like a forest green. Or if... What am I thinking of? The one that's like with the tiles. Maybe I'm thinking... Is it young flower bud? Let's have a look at some of these options. So that's the young flower bud. That's not nice. Let's put the lights on a second. So it's just dirty looking. So what about you? See, yellows, but I'm using the orange here. So I think that just clashes a bit too much. This is obviously the safe option, silver. What about if we did like the silver with something painted inside there, like a nice bright, like this. Inside these angles. That's kind of cool. So that's a little something. Let's put a picture up. Let's have a look at a mirror first. Mirror, 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 mirror. Accessories? Or are they in decorations as well? Mirrors. Okay. That's probably about the right width. We've got one that's a bit bigger than that. That's not the right size at all. I could do two. What do we think of that, guys? As a fireplace. It needs the decorations and stuff, obviously. Let's get some bits going on in there. You can't put flowers in the vases, can you? They're just empty. Pictures and paintings. It'd be nice to get some more of these at some point, because we've got what, those same 6 that have been used in every house. Sadly no flowers in the vases, yeah. Accessories. There's so many of these things now. It might be nice to go like champagne glasses in there. Like up here, just as an idea. We've got champagne glasses, we've got no actual champagne. What else can we do? Go books. None of these would work. Books and boxes. I'm so over putting little boxes in things, but sometimes you haven't got any options. Let's go books then. We'll go books in there, I think. In this bottom one. So Q. This is the painful process of doing this. But it definitely makes a difference if you have them all looking random and not the same ones next to each other. That's that one. It'd be nice to get some like bookends as well. That would be cool. That's a small one, so you can go at the end. And another small one. And then maybe one more squeezes in. I hope one more. Yep. You can do it. Oh, you bugger. Oh, you bugger, honestly. Okay, we can put one in there and then we'll just put one at an angle. Give this guy a little angle. Q. That. It's not even going to let me do that, is it? There. That'll do. Get rid of you. Let's have a look at some more plants. Yeah, because they did that thing with the fruit bowl, didn't they? Like this lets you have a filled and empty option, which is really nice. Like I wish they'd done that with the vases. In fact, they could have done that with all of the things, couldn't they? Glass of red wine would be nice. Books, clocks, tools, bathroom, containers. Sometimes the containers can look nice as a little thing. I might put that down there, I think. Or over there, even better. This is definitely always my favourite bit of the game, I think, is actually the dressing of a room. Sort of making it look real. What do we want? I'm in this one for some reason. What I'm in this one for is... There's like a little speaker somewhere, isn't there? Go on there. New little speakers. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of in... where's the occasional stuff gone? Oh, it's down there. Games Day. These. So can these, in the American Elm, can these kind of work? Are they too big? I think maybe that's too big. But we might find somewhere for it to go. Let's get another one just down there for a minute. Some bits around the fire would be good as well, like tools and stuff. Oh, sorry guys, banging the microphone. Okay, so plants. I want little plants, decorations. What's that one like? Is that huge? Yep. I've said this a while before as well, like some system of size in here would be really handy. Like being able just to say small, even if it's just kind of small, medium and large. That's basil, so that's a bit weird, but because some of these are so huge, and then yeah, that one's not a bad size. That's probably too big to go up there, but you can go on there, or actually even up there, I think. What else do we want? We want a couple. I just want a few more little plants. I seem to always end up going back to this guy because it's like the perfect size. And then what can we put up there? What have we got that we can put up there? I could put one of these little bowls somewhere. Put one of those little bowls on the table or something. Is that massive? Well, that one's quite nice as well. That goes quite nicely. What can we put up there? There's candlesticks somewhere, isn't there? Where are the candlesticks? They must be in decorations, surely, or in other. Dogs' beds. I haven't used those before. There's a candelabra somewhere, isn't there? Is it? Let's put we can put these candles up here. Maybe I want the candelabra on the dinner table, but I think that's going to be a bit much. Hey Kazim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Right, so this is coming together. Candlesticks under Valentine's Day. Ah, that makes sense. I think this is coming together. I think this chair is growing on me here as well, that it kind of is okay. It just closes it in a bit more. Oh, frame drop. Frame drop. Okay, it's recovered. Let's get rid of you. I think the candelabra is going to be a bit too much, but I'll have a look. Occasional. Valentine's Day. Is it a bit cheesy? Is that a bit cheesy now? Yeah, it doesn't work. It's a no. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm thinking it's coming together nicely. I've just got rid of my paint, but I'm now thinking I might get. It was this one, wasn't it? I might just try it and see what it looks like with a couple of little splashes of this. like there and there. I don't like it on that wall. Let's try the silver. So is this, I'm not sure if I've got the walls. Oh, we don't have a lot of lighting actually, do we? Let's get some lighting options. Sometimes it's difficult to tell, I find, what the colours look like until you light the room properly. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these new lights. I pretty much only like these ones. What's this one like? I don't know why it is, but I'm never really all that keen on them. Fan? Small though, isn't it? Really small. If it was a nice like wooden fan. I miss an hour. To watch the replay for sure. The time difference is killing me. Sorry, Teresa. I do try my best. I do try my best to adjust the time because obviously some of you guys are in America and some of you guys are in the UK and some of you guys are in Europe. So it is always going to be a bit of a tricky one. And I'm doing these house flipper streams slightly earlier than the other streams I've been doing, so yeah, this is coming together. I actually do like that little splash of colour as well. I think maybe this wall needs to be a silver rather than a white, but we'll see once we've light it up. Have I been streaming for an hour and a half? Yeah, you're right, I have. We've made some progress, and when we've got this room, is this going to be this? I don't know how this is going to look if I put this up. I think it's going to be wrong. What's this one look like? I don't know. Let's see. It's been a lot of procrastination, as I'm sure everyone can testify. So we can add walls but can't take away any. Yes. Yes, I'm not allowed to change the layout. So, but I'm allowed to add. I can work within the existing space, basically, is what the rule was. I don't know if I like that. I feel like it's got to be a. I feel like it's got to be a single thing internally. Well, what about you? Are you? I don't know what we think. What do we all think of these new lights? They're definitely an improvement. I suppose it's always going to be the case, though. We're always going to want more from them. Oh, I don't like the lighting from that one. That's better, though, isn't it? Definitely the extra bit of light brings it together. I'll go one more of these over in this corner. Yeah. Coming together. Yeah, I like them. Some of them still kind of not sort of proportioned right, I don't think, but I think my problem is because I haven't really played any of the bigger houses, and I tend to prefer, I think even when we get a big room I kind of divide it up more. I just feel like I prefer smaller spaces than massive spaces, and so I think sometimes the lights feel too big because I've made that room smaller. Let's can I get to you without moving you? That's not what I want to do. Okay. Yeah, that just made a little bit of a difference. The only bit I'm not entirely sure of is... Let's try this. That one's going to be grey. And then... Did I actually sell that other paint? I think I did, didn't I? There it is. And then what if we did the wall door in the orange? Yeah, that's working. That's working. Cool. That's looking really nice. I'm liking that a lot. I think maybe it needs another couple of spots up there. So we'll do one kind of there. Yeah, that looks really nice. It's sort of fresh as well. Feels quite, definitely feels quite beachy. What do we think? I think that's probably okay. I don't think I need to fiddle too much more. Well, I think someone just subscribed. I'm really rubbish at getting the messages at the moment. I just saw the icon. I didn't actually saw what it was. I heard the noise. So if you're someone watching, thank you very much for subscribing. I'm thinking it was a subscription, but I don't know. Right, cool. Yeah, happy with that. We will put some bits on there. We'll just put like a DVD player or something down there. Electronic equipment. I'll tell you what I do like actually is I really like the amplifier from the gaming equipment. It's got really cool textures on it. So we might put this, let's put you there a second. And yeah, it does, it's got a beach housey vibes, doesn't it? Yeah, it was a new subscriber, Sarah. So if you're watching, Sarah, welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's got beach housey vibes without using the like twee like anchors and stuff that they've given us, which I'm like, it's a little bit of a lazy way of doing beach vibes for me. I think it's that I like. Is it this piece? It's probably a little bit too similar to the wood. Let's try the grey. Grey. Yeah, liking that. Cool. All right, let's move on before Toves spends the next hour fiddling and twiddling and buggering about with that. So we've now got this space on the other side. So let's do, what do we do? White on there. Again, this is the same, right? So if there was a little tooltip icon that told me what that was, are both of them white? I did buy a grey, didn't I? Is that the silver? We will never know. I think it's white because I think the rest of the wall is white. So that should be the silver. Okay, so we're going to keep the tiles here. The panels, sorry. So I'm thinking just big table, basically. Maybe some units or something. Let's see what table options we've got. This should be pretty quick because there won't be that much to do here. Table. What do we want? Do we want something kind of skinny and elegant? Like that. What variations of that are there? glass. Or you can change the colour of the glass. I'm not sure I like the cross beams, but that's a possible. These are just basic ones, aren't they? But massive. I think glass suits the vibe. Yeah, let's go with that guy. So we'll go. Which one was it? Where's it gone? This guy. So wood, or I think we'll go with a like a coloured one. I don't actually see the glass changing, but I guess it's going to be pretty subtle. Not with. We might go that way. Does it get a red tint then if you do that? Oh, it does get a tint. Okay. Okay. Well, seems a bit pointless, but I'll go with that. Is that the corded wood you stacked up in the divider fireplace wall? Saw that in a Facebook pic yesterday. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the blocks, and then shelves and things on top of it, and we have used one of the shelves on top of that fireplace. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It wasn't my original plan, but I'm pretty happy with it. So that table looks a bit random by itself, but I think once we do some stuff to it. Right, where were these table mat things? The placemats, these guys, napkins it says. What about striped on this? So I think you could kind of make this look like it's a tablecloth. Let's try this a second. Obviously it's not going to hang over. Can we get it to kind of satisfyingly sit in the centre? No. Darn. Alright, well it can look like a runner then. That's orange, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to go with the orange. I don't like the yellow either. So blue and white. And then, so that just comes down. Is that off centre? Yeah, it is. Just hop you over one. Or not. Okay, so one end's got to be off, so that's fine. We'll just pretend we don't see that. And then I managed to do it outside. When I did an image for a screenshot, I managed to get this, because you can pop these on top of each other. So you could, if you wanted to, make like placemats work, but I'm kind of not going to bother. And I think I said the other day that if you really wanted to, oven is turned on again. Oh my god. How do the ovens turn themselves on all the time? This place is looking nice though, isn't it? From there, once it's we've got a random bit of pattern there. White. Yeah, the ovens seem to have like ghost powers that they turn themselves on. I'm pretty sure it's maybe that's what it is. They're like former occupants of this house are trying to kill me. Trying to gas me or something. Okay, so let's just lay the table. We won't go nuts with this. We'll just do is it kitchen, is that? Okay, these are all messed up all over the place as well. So we've got round dinner plate, small plate. Let's just check what the sizes of these are like. We haven't got anything over the table, have we? Let's just get a light for a second. Lamp. We might go with a long. I think we'll go with that lamp we used a second ago. And then I changed my mind on with the 3. This guy. This one will go blue. No, we'll go... Is there a yellow? Oh, I want a yellow lampshade. So it's got to be white then. Or we could go with... let's go with steel. See, that doesn't look like steel. It's just dark. Black? Why does black look lighter than the steel? White steel. Okay. These always annoy me as well because the light source isn't in the right place. Like the light source is up there and not coming out from down here. It's not quite centered to the table. Are you guys speculating that we have poltergeists in our... Yeah, maybe that's what it is. An insurance scam. Katie Beta, thank you very much. There is a bug. Big bug oven wants to do an insurance scam. Yeah, exactly. She wants to, well, I've got all this wood everywhere, so the oven coming on and off is not good. It's not a good thing. They need a bowl of incense that actually puffs out smoke. Well, you could combine the two. So you could burn some sage. I think it's sage, isn't it? They used to get rid of evil spirits. So you could burn some sage to get rid of the ghosts. You need an old priest and a young priest. Right, what are we doing? Accessories. We were doing the table. So kitchen. I think it's all under kitchen. So last time I did this, I had to put everything out on the table in order to try and organise it. We're just going to go white because a lot of the sets don't kind of work together. Is that now too bright? Let's get rid of that spotlight. It feels a bit bright now, doesn't it? So this wall has got really bright for some reason. We don't actually have any light shining on it. Okay. So we've got the little saucers. Is that what I just used? That's a little plate. Teacup saucer. It says it's a teacup saucer, but it's really not a teacup saucer. Oh, it is just a massive teacup. Okay. Dessert plate. Round flat dinner plate. Okay, I'm going to show my silver service waiter skills right here. Not that I'm a silver service waiter, but that was being asked yesterday. I should never reveal my secrets. Yeah, a painting up here, right? Yeah, that'd be cool. So we've got mirrors on this side and a painting there. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, probably a good shout. And then maybe something up there as well. Round deep dinner plate. So I want another plate to go on top of this. Round dessert plate. I'm going to blue these. That's it. That's what I want. Cool. And then I want a bowl. If there is a small bowl. And we'll go back to the white. That's massive. I want a small bowl, but we're not going to get a small bowl. Do we have... Let's not go with a teacup, because it's not a tea. It's a dinner. Let's go there. So fork's in the left, isn't it? Fork in the left, knife in the right. So this is probably all wrong, but we'll get there. Blue beach vibe picture to darken the space. Are you thinking of another unit also? Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like skinny against the wall. Potentially. Pastry fork, brushy. I think these are little forks. No, the brushy ones are all in the kind of gold colour. or bronze kitchen. So you want, see, that's not going to be right. Do you have a flashlight on? Never seen it so bright on stuff. It might just be that I've turned the brightness up, to be honest. Bookshelf. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I keep losing my track there. So glasses we can do. Brandy glasses we don't need. Spoons we want. Teaspoons we want. So spoons. I can't get closer to this table than that. That's the hitbox of the table. I'm miles away from it. That's it. All of this stuff, obviously, is vitally important to get right. This is why you must spend ages and ages getting all the position of the knife and fork right. God, I'm so obsessive sometimes. Right, so let's get the forks down. It'd be nice if there was like rolled up napkins, towels, the rolled up towels. That would look odd, wouldn't it? It's too big. And then this annoys me, right? So there's no small knife other than the bronze one, the brushy one. Why the hitboxes of these forks are so big as well? You love watching my paint. Yeah, I've sort of got that vibe from you, Teresa. I have sort of got that vibe from you, which is fine. I am quite patient, to be honest. I'm pretty chill in general. I think it's not just patience; it's particularness. There's a combination of I accept my particularness. See, look, this is a scenario where I've made my own bed here because I have tried to do something. I have tried to do something creative by using this as a table runner. So this is a potential hinge moment here. Do we take everything off of the table in order to get that knife in the right place? Or do we go, it's not really that important, Toves, it's fine. Just put the knife out of alignment. Oh, it's let me do it. It's fine. Hang on. I don't quite know how, but it is letting me do it. If I kind of jiggle it around, it goes on there. See, when I put it down, it goes underneath the table runner. And then, yes, there we go. And we need another little spoon, I think. Jug of water. Yep, good shout. You're the same, are you, Rachel? You throw a tantrum. I used to play Ark a lot, and Ark used to make me. No, I'm not doing the right thing. I'm supposed to be using teaspoons. This is where you have to be really careful to get the right thing and not delete the table. Yeah, Ark used to really kind of annoy me because it was so. I did used to enjoy the game a lot, but it was the game was very limited and had such kind of eccentricities that you really had to kind of. Didn't really matter how patient you were with the game, you'd often end up just kind of not being able to do stuff. Right, glass is a glass going to go on top of that? Doesn't look like it is. No, it is going to go on top of it. Just wish they could have matching colours. All blue is the same colour blue, all black is the same colour black, etc. Nothing like picking blue scheme and getting hodgepodge tones of blue. Yeah, no patience. If it won't do it the first time, I'm not doing it. Well, this is the reason, Rachel, while I'm only on like the third house or something in the whole game. Because The thing is, what I would do generally is just stop playing the game when I get to that point of my patience is wearing thin. I would rather leave that house and come back to it like a couple of days later, and then I'll have got over it. I'd rather do that than... Wow, check out that. As a massive, great big napkins. You've got something on your face, sir. Give it a wipe with a massive towel. Oh dear, that's not a good idea. Yeah, I agree with your point there, Teresa. It is one of my bugbears. It just needs I think it needs one person to go through it from the developers and just like go through as a sweep and say everything has got to be consistent and using the same color sets, and not just that, but does that color actually match what we're calling that? So like if you look at some of the wood tones, the worst one is the beech. If you look at the beech in some of the woods, it's completely different from like one object to another. Sometimes it's much deeper. Where's this jug I'm looking for, guys? Mr. Procrastinator. Yeah, but it's calming for us to work, so you keep working on that patience you have. Imagine tucking that into your collar. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it could be like one of those, you know, when you get a curry, you get a hot towel. They bring you out a hot towel. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I can't see these jugs. Am I just being blind? Containers? No. I'm in the right section, surely. Whiskey glasses. What do these look like? Tumblers? Kind of not really. Red wine glasses. Porcelain jug in the kitchen section. Jug of water on the table. You're not interjecting too much, Les. I'm more than happy for you guys to be involved. That's the whole point in the streaming. So suggest a way. The thing is, all you do is give me an excuse to procrastinate. So there's no issue with that whatsoever. I'm actually surprised that I'm able to do this, because when I first started streaming, I just thought I won't get anything done at all. They'll all just go, oh my god, it just takes so long to make every decision. I think as long as the end result is all right. So no accessories, kitchen. It's glass though, is it? So I can see this milk one. Where's the glass one though? I don't think that's not going to work if that's what you're suggesting. I think I'd rather go with the milk jug. This porcelain one won't really be right. It's not the right style. This is supposed to be sophisticated dining, people. We can't put a porcelain jug on the table like that. That's more like a country kitchen style vibe. Milk one. Oh, the milk one looks clear, does it? Oh, okay. Doesn't look clear to me. That's fine though. That'll be all right. We'll go with that. It's not really right, but we'll go with it. And we'll go maybe. Have we ever used a fruit bowl anywhere? Have we? Oh yeah. Yeah, the porcelain one. I'm not quite sure about, dude. I think it's not quite the vibe we're going for. I don't actually like that either, to be honest. It's a no. It's a no. Right, so we need to find a nice picture for that there. Oh, I'm offline again. Hopefully you guys are still there. The stream might just drop for a second, I think. So we need a nice, something nice up here. Maybe, I think maybe this is big enough for like 2 or 3 pictures. No centerpiece on the table. Yeah, but what? What is there that works? Oh, we could put a plant down, couldn't we? What about her as a centerpiece? Night, Rachel. Cheers, thanks for watching. What's a good centerpiece then? What can we do? What can we do as a centerpiece? We could go... I don't want to use the swans because they're nasty looking. What can we use? Definitely right. It needs something, doesn't it, in the middle? See, I would love to be able to put plants in the vases because I really like the glass vases. Plants. Tall vase with a flower, yeah. None of these massively work all that well though, because they're all kind of a little bit too big. What's that one like? That's Tiddly, isn't it? Oh no, that, I think I used that one before somewhere. Is this one big? Yikes. Big clock somewhere. Yeah, that's a decent shout as well, dude. Can you put anything new in? No, so I was talking about that earlier, so it's a shame. You can't put anything in these. They're perfect. Oh, these water jugs. These are better. See, I think that looks like a water jug. It's a vase, but it's actually... That looks better. As a water jug, and it looks posh enough as well. Yeah, see, it's a shame because if like this would be perfect if you could put flowers in it. Cheaper plants are smaller. Yeah, clock above the fireplace or clock somewhere. Oh, these are quite cool. I wonder if you can use these as... Oh, this might be a video at some point. So I was playing around with the idea a while ago. We're on a massive tangent here, but I was playing around the idea of whether you could create like a glass wall, like a cube, you know, like you get frosted glass. I'll have to experiment with that and see if I can get that to work. We could just go with like a nice bowl or something. See, the only ones that really going to work, you're saying the cheaper ones, Kazim. So I don't really want... It's got to sort of look like it's an elegant looking thing though. That's too big. These are all herbs. What are you like? I've already looked at you. Yeah, I looked at you already. I might just go with a... Maybe we'll just go with a herb. It sort of wants to be a flower though, doesn't it? 0.9, 0.4. What's this one like? Yeah, just a bit too big. Love this game, but more flexibility would be nice. Yeah, yep, that's the trouble, and it's such a shame because there's so many pieces now. There are so many bits. Those mini ones in a row. Oh, that might look nice. What you mean? They're like succulents. That might look nice. Give that a go. So that's actually quite nice by itself, isn't it? And then if we had two little little ones next to it. We'll go with the yellow. So one. Can't quite get it there because of the plate. I actually don't mind that. It's a bit small, isn't it? But can I get there? Can I get there? Let's see if I can move this plate. I'm trying to be really careful because the one thing you really want to be careful you don't do when you've done all this is accidentally delete the table, and it's really easy to do it. I've done it so many times. In fact, I did it the other day. I was I'm going to go with a darker one in the middle. We're going to get this to work, I think. What was I saying? I did it the other day. I was working on the pool house, my spa build, and I had basically ended up creating this whole great big thing around a pool, put all the chairs down around the pool, put all these different decorations around the pool, and then just as I was finished I had to delete something and I deleted the pool, and obviously I didn't want to do that. I just deleted everything, and because you can't, there's no like undo. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? It's now that wine glass, I think. No, it's not gonna work. I don't really want to move. Is it? What are you? Tumbler. It's not quite gonna have it. I think we'll just go with this then, because it's just a nice. That's a nice little kind of splash of something anyway. So that's your wine glass and your tumbler. Yeah, some of the restrictions that I think are just unnecessary. Oh, so stuff like this. Look, I can't put that quite as close to the glass as that wine glass as I want to. You see, it stops me from going. You can probably not quite see that, but it's red when I get too close. So you're forced to put things too far away, which is sometimes a bit annoying. I think that looks good though. I think that looks good. In between the spoons wouldn't really work. What, 3 in a row? No, it needs to follow this. It needs to follow the runner. It would just look odd if I went the other way. Let's go in the middle though. The only other option would be to use this guy. Let's try him. He's always the fallback plant. He's the plant that's been in the game since the beginning. What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Plants. If in doubt, the fern will always help you out. There we go. Look, fits perfectly. Can we put that next to it? No. Alright, well, I'll put that down that end. Nice. That's fine. I think I'm happy with that. It looks a bit odd at the moment because obviously there's not got any chairs around it. So let's do chairs next. Furniture. Right, so what do we want here? We definitely don't want bar stools. We don't want wood. We want something reasonably skinny looking. Could be something just as simple as that. Maybe these. Is there a light version of that? So more dark coloured. I'm not seeing another one of those. Those are not too bad as well. Gilbert transparent chair. Oh, maybe this. I don't think I've used these before. What are these like? It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too skinny, I think. So there's another one of those chair moors randomly. What about just you? Can we change the legs? And let's go with a grey. Yeah, I think this will work. We haven't got a setting at the end, so we don't want to set that. Yeah, it's funny how as soon as you put something in context, it just kind of comes together, doesn't it? Like it felt weird until you put the chairs with it, and now it looks right. I think that's often the thing with this game, is just to just keep going, just keep adding until it starts to come together. Right, so what are we doing next then, guys? Did we say we were going to do... So we talked about a clock. I thought maybe here would be nice for a clock. This spot here, because there's not going to be a lot I can do in that gap. We did talk about some shelves. Oh, disappearing. There's my little poltergeist friend again, stealing the skirting as I turn my head. Yeah, we've got to figure out why this wall's so bright. I wonder if it's just from the... I don't know if maybe it's just from this light. But yeah, maybe something a bit darker. Tell you what, we'll see what we've got in the gallery, in my gallery. I've not prepared any pictures. I overuse the succulents because they're a good size. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? They do tend to go quite well in a lot of places. Yeah, well, we might get to the... How long we've been streaming for? Yeah, maybe we'll get to the kitchen, to the bathroom. Radiator onto the kitchen window, move the bookshelf along. Oh, you're asking me to go backwards. You're asking me to go back on and undo something that's already done. That's dangerous. You're right in my territory there, Les. I am the chief procrastinator. And if you take me back to something that's already finished... I don't think so, though. That's very much a sort of kitchen style unit. I was thinking about a could do a mirror under that. Sorry, not a mirror. A radiator under that window there. Oh, sorry, Kato. I missed that question. Tut to me. What is the name of that game you were talking about that could put this game and Sims to shame? Paralives. So P-A-R-A lives, all one word. Look it up. It's definitely going to be... It's going to destroy this game and The Sims. As soon as you can, like put windows in where you want to be able to put windows in and move walls, and the fact that you can basically draw the floor plan is gonna take this game to the cleaners, I think. Do any of these pictures work? We wanted something dark, didn't we? We talked about something... maybe that's nice. What do we think of this guy? This picture? I think we'll go with that. It needs a shelf though. Something here, right? It needs something here. Could be a radiator. Could be a little set of shelves or something. Kazim, you said try the biggest clock on that wall. Could be interesting. I'm either going to try it here or I'm going to try it here, I think. I think that picture's nice because it adds just a bit of colour depth and it picks up the red from the chair and the orange from the wall. That works quite well. It's got all the colours we want there. Blues, reds and yellows, blues, yellows, reds, bit of grey. Yeah, that's nice. Happy with that. Accident, but sometimes if you just put nice pictures in your library, you can use them. I don't think I've ever used that one in the house before. So furniture. So what can we do? A skinny unit. Yeah, it works with the length of the wall. Yeah, that's the thing as well, because the other ones I was using weren't the right sort of proportions. This could work. Let's get... We want a grey though, like a dark grey. Oh, you can close those. Interesting. I think this will look nice. Oh, you bugger. You won't. Oh, no, you will. You're fine. I was about to curse the game there, but it's fine. Needs to hop along just one. What are you saying, Teresa? Why are your personal pictures so fast to get to? I mean, I was talking the whole time though, because I knew it was going to take a bit of time. This needs to come down just a touch. I do quite often clear them out as well, because you have to make sure you clear out the stuff in the library, because otherwise it just gets really big. We'll decorate that in a minute. All what we haven't done is all these little, all my little favourite bits, like these little bits and pieces. We'll do that at the end. Just before I forget though, I will put in this guy, because this needs to go. Definitely important that you have a plug socket. Not visible though. You've got to have a plug socket somewhere no one can see. That's really important. Right, we're going to go radiator in this corner, I think, under this window. Radiator. Yeah, I don't know why, but it does. It definitely does make a difference. Those definitely does make a difference to the speed. If you don't clear the things out. But I think it's only the first time you load it, right? It doesn't take quite so long the second time. Excellent place to show off my Beanie Baby collection. Oh, you've got loads of Beanie Babies. What can we put on that shelf then? Maybe a stereo would be nice. Is there a nice stereo somewhere? I don't know if I like these. Coffee machine. What am I looking for? Is there not like a... Is there a record player somewhere? Or am I imagining... Oh, you know what we could use? We could use the old cheeky fishes. We haven't used those before. Fishes in a dining room. It kind of works. I mean, they could... No, you can't put them on top of a radiator, can you? That's a bad idea. That's poor pet care right there. That looks nice though. An excellent place to I've read that already. Air conditioner too. Yeah, I thought about that somewhere. I think probably going to go over towards the... That's probably going to go up, either up there or up there, or even maybe over here, because that's going to be a weird wall, isn't it? One of those walls. Second time is a lot faster. if I don't do too much before going in again. I have SSD and it takes 20 seconds to open my personal photos. Boil the fishes. Fishes. Boil the fishes. No, not a good idea. What about a lamp as well? A nice little lamp. Standing. I want something, a little one. I always use those. What are you like? Are you tiny little skinny thing? Yeah, you're nice. Colour options. Yeah. Yep, you'll do nicely. Don't need any more light though. I wonder why there is so much light there. It's odd, isn't it? Maybe it's coming from in here. It's better now. It's better now we've put stuff there. It's definitely helping it. Okay, kitchen stuff or like accessories to go on this unit. Let's put wine glasses in there. I think when it kind of perfect, that's better. And then maybe there's another salad bowl somewhere that I think we'll use as well. This one. I did consider that as the centerpiece. Oh, that's huge. I did consider this as... Oh, frame rate drop. Considered this as my centerpiece on the table, but changed my mind. Tall glasses. Just do it like that. Can I move these so they're not quite so organised? Quite so regimented. Get rid of you. That's better. And then one of these. This is bigger, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so something like that with some like smellies in it or something would be nice. Some dried flowers or something would be a nice little accessory. Can't really get in there now. I want to stack you. Can you be stacked? Alright, forget it. Just the one bowl. And then the only other thing we want up on this, I think, is... Where are you? The other bowls. Accessories. I am a new viewer and think you are great, so I'm going to subscribe. Oh, thank you, Alex. That's very lovely of you. Thank you very much. You are very welcome. That sounded really... Anyone that says I'm great is very welcome. The rest of you can do one. I'm joking, obviously. What am I looking? I'm looking for those new bowls. Where are they? There's like nice little kind of stone bowls. Or maybe they're in decorations. This guy, that's what I'm looking for. Not that one though. That's a bit... Is that big? That's a bit big. I'll go with that one. Under deco. Yeah, sorry, Cara. I'm terrible at the navigating my way around the stuff, aren't I? I'm so bad at it. I can never find what I'm looking for. I think that lamp's going to move up here. It just needs one more little thing there, I think. I think we're going to just go with like a book or something. Just to kind of do a little something. I did say about a stereo though, didn't I? Let's see what the options are. I think I'm going down the wrong path here, but we'll see. I could have sworn there was like an old style speaker, an old style like record player. Actually, that could work. That could kind of work. Doesn't make sense very much, and not quite in that light grey. But if we go steel, I think that could work. Looks a bit random, but I think we'll leave it for now. Right, so let's have a look at what a clock looks like up here. So my two choices for clock are over there or over there. The clocks now come in different sizes, don't they? You get like different size options. Decorations. I don't really want to use this, but I might just put it up there for now. Am I even in the right section? Sorry for the random question, but are you British? You sound like you are, so just wondering. I am, yes. I am English. Am I in the right section, guys? I'm never in the right place, am I? It is, yeah, it is, Dennis. It's just a bit cliche. That's my one thing about it. It's actually quite a nice piece, though, but it is a bit cliche. And the trouble is, you can't, if you've got beach houses and they're all beach houses, you can't put that in every house. So you're just going to end up with the same. Yeah, sorry, am I not singing it's not the in-game music. I can never tell if I'm sort of singing along to something that you guys can't hear. But no, it's not the in-game. It's just a playlist I put together for the stream. But it fits quite well. It's actually quite similar to the in-game music. Thank you, Teresa. Decorations, accessories. Decorations. Oh, you don't know? You're telling me both. Hang on, I thought you were giving me a clear set of instructions, but you've hedged your bets as well. So it's not in decorations, must be in accessories. Clocks, there we go. Okay, so what are you looking for? Cara seems to know where everything is. You know what? I'm going to have done all that, and I'm not going to like any of these clocks anyway. So which one were we thinking, Kazim? Because I think it was you that was suggesting the clocks. If you're still watching. Guess around myself. Oh, you can change the colour of that one. Okay. Doesn't really work though, does it? Go bigger, yeah. That's not too bad. So that's option one. I don't think these are going to work with the pictures. I don't like that one. What about this guy? In the grey. So that, what's that colour? That's... Not sure. Don't think you're going to work either. I don't know what it is. I just don't think... You're British too, Alex. Can you not spot another Brit? Can you not tell? That's the first time I've ever had... What did you think I was? If I wasn't British, what did you think I could have been? That's funny. That is funny. That's probably my favourite, but I don't know if I like it. But we talked about it being over here as an option. Maybe the smaller one over that side. I think it's too... I think it's the numerals. It's sort of too traditional. Why is it not letting me buy it? Oh, because I've already got one in my hands, isn't it? That confuses me sometimes. So that, and then that. Oh, not green. I'm not sure this wall's going to stay white. Maybe this wall needs to go silver. Yeah, maybe this whole wall needs to go into the silver colour. Oh, these are not silver. These are both white. Right? No, that is silver. Okay. This is probably my favourite colour in the whole game. Because it is more like a grey. Because that's the same colour on that wall and that wall. But just because the lighting's different. It looks really looks really grey there. I'm pretty sure it's the silver grey. In fact, it might work quite well up there as well. Yeah, maybe with the clock, or maybe not so much. Right, let's look at pictures. Pictures, in-game pictures. I think my thing is I don't really understand the logic of like why some things go into decorations and why some things go into accessories, because they're all kind of decorations. I mean, I think accessories, like decorations are accessories. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like they're the same thing, is what I'm saying. And I did think you were British, just wanted to double check before assuming. By the way, the house is looking great. Thanks very much. That's alright. Sorry, I wasn't being rude. I was only mucking around. Don't like any of the in-game pictures very much. So we go back. Oh, actually, these are alright. But they're huge. Can we make that small? No. They're quite nice as modern, but they... Right, so we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 10 seconds. Oh, I did get some... When did I get that? Wood poop, 5 out of 5 stars. Wood poop here again. I think I got some pictures together, actually. Oh, or is that the last episode? I think that's for... one of the other houses that I did before. Okay, what would be cool? What would be cool? I like this lady. I use this lady quite a lot. I think we might go with this lady. Because she's got, even though she's got weird kind of Amy Winehouse vibe going. Although I do like Amy Winehouse. Jimmy's been used quite a few times before. She's got the right colours. That picture's got the right colours in it. Where's the guy? There's an old guy somewhere as well. Oh, maybe I've taken that off. Yeah, so Teresa, I kind of make sure that if I haven't used a picture, I have them saved on a folder on my drive anyway. But if you move them out of the game folder, then they don't take up. It doesn't take so long to load. I think maybe I've taken one out that I was looking for, but I think we'll go with the lady. I think we'll go with her because that banding there picks that up really nicely, and then she's got the blue as well. That's cool. Yeah, that's looking awesome. Even if I do say so myself. Right, I'm just gonna have a drink of water for a second, guys, because it's warm. Okay, right. So I feel like we've achieved much. Much has been achieved. Yeah, and it works with that divide, doesn't it? But doesn't divide it up too much. It still feels like it's open plan. Okay. And I think we can kind of just leave this space. It would be tempting to put something in there, but I think anything I put in there would be too much. Just get that little bit of paint there. Get in there. Maybe, oh, we've got another bit there, random. Maybe all it needs is, oh, you know what we haven't done actually? We haven't put any blinds in that window. Shall we go blinds or shall we go roller blinds? I don't use the Venetian ones, right? Are they, what are they called? Roller blinds, are they? Roman blinds, that's what I was looking for. I don't use these that often. Let's see what they look like up here. Roman blinds look weird. What do we think? Do we think they look weird? I have used them before and thought they worked well, but I'm trying to think of the context in which I've used them, where I've liked them. Oh, have I just painted that silver? Crap. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to paint that bit there. That one job that makes you use them with curtains, I was like, why? Yeah, I know. I think I threw my toys out of the pram on that one. I think that was the one where I put stuff out in the garden, wasn't it? That job. Yeah, I don't know if I disagree with you, Teresa. I think they fit. I think they fit in this room. Which one am I using for this wall? Is it the... No, it's the vertical stripe. White vertical panel. That guy. Oh, that thing there. Yeah, we think they work then, do we? So do we think that's enough there? We'll put the normal blinds in these ones then. You know what would be really cool as well would be shutters. Shutters on a beach house makes a lot of sense to me. But it's not doable because they have not given us to them. So let's go blinds. Or we don't do anything, maybe we just leave it. No, I think we want them up there. I think we want them up there. It would be cool if you could lift the blinds as well, wouldn't it? Like if you could have it the blinds in the window but not down. Have them raised. Same blind and all the windows look the best. Yeah, but we've done this thing where we've sort of divided it into different rooms. I think I'm all right with it as they are. Yeah, but the thing is, shutters are supposed to be on the outside of the windows anyway, aren't they? Not on the inside, and you can't make it work there. Would be cool, but you maybe you've just given me a challenge to see if I can do that in the next episode. But I think they should go on the outside of the house. They'd go here because they'd be storm shutters from the wind blowing off the seas or whatever. Okay, so let's have a look at the bathroom. It's small enough we can probably... What are we doing? 2 hours 48 minutes. Okay, I wasn't planning to stream for quite this long, but let's have a little look at the bathroom. I don't think we can do anything other than a toilet in here. Toilet and a sink, basically. And we need to change this floor. They sell shutters for inside the house too. Oh right, okay. You can make shutters on the wall with a gaming panel. Yeah, not really though, dude. Not without it looking... I know what you mean, but no, I don't think I would go with that. Actually, I didn't end up going... No, I went with it on the wall, didn't I? That's why I need to change the floor. So, floor. What do we want? So it's a small space, so you don't want to go with anything too complicated in a small space, I feel. And you don't want to go with anything too dark. So we'll go with... I'm saying that, but then let's have a look at... Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it's too much. Too much. What about the hexes? So I've got white tiles on the walls already, so I probably can go with a darker floor. Light grey. So I don't want to go with that because I think that's the one I've used in the Yeah, but I'm gonna have a bathroom downstairs, Dennis, aren't I? So you wouldn't come upstairs to go to the shower or have a bath. Don't forget, this is only living space, isn't it? Bedrooms downstairs. Maybe panels on the floor. I could use one of these parquets. What about this? I mean, I'm totally ignoring what I said about light. That's not bad. That's all right. What door options have we got now? We've got new doors, haven't we? Have we got anything that's got like a frosted glass? Internal doors now. Oh, so it's only that one. This is not frosted, is it? You can't get this frosted anyway. It's always see-through. It's a shame. It's that one I've used over there. Love that floor. What, this one I've gone with? Or one you've just seen me use? Probably one you saw me use a minute ago. I like this music. This one, and in particular. We could, I mean, I suppose it's a shame you can't get frosted glass. Or just tinted glass, because then you could use these doors as bathroom doors. Because otherwise I'm forced to use that one, aren't I, basically? It's the only one I can use. I think. Right, that's the right way to open that door, isn't it? Yes. Okie dokie. Right, so what we're doing in here, we've got bathroom. I think we'll go with the glam one. This is my favourite, and I actually really like just the standard green that comes in. Let's see the. Oh, that's too much, isn't it? Oh, it's a darker green. So is that grass? Hang on, grassy green. I'm not seeing any difference between those two. Am I looking at the right bit? Is that a Celtic sound? I'm just teasing it up a little bit. It's like just an acoustic. It's an acoustic playlist that's been, but it is sort of folksy, yeah. So it's a bit. It is a bit Celtic, right? Why can't I get that in there? Oh, because I'm not got any plumbing on the wall. I'm messing around with the sound now, guys. Sorry. Tell me if that's got too loud now. Yeah, no, you're right, Dennis. I don't have the plumbing, which is why I can't get it in. Where? Sink plumbing system. Look at it 15 times and then eventually realise where it is and then click it. That's my way through these menus at the moment. Right, so bathroom. They're not changing, are they? That definitely is not a different colour to that, but maybe it is when I put it down. Let's do that and see they're different. They're not different, they're exactly the same. Two colours are the same. Can we not change? Oh, we can change the top. I think we'll go with that green. I can get away with anything in here because I've got the white tiles. Is it a bit wide, that sink? Come back to that in a second. It might be a bit wide. Toilets. I think we can get away with a bigger one in here because there's not going to be much else going on. That one's too big though. I just feel like you'd need a step to get up onto these toilets. Look how huge that is. Oh, I'm crouched. That's probably why, because I'm crouched. I know I'm not using the plumbing. I'm checking to see the size. That's the one I want. Right, so installations, toilet plumbing. Just white, thank you. Okay. A bathroom, hooray. Easily pleased, people. Right. Decorations, mirrors. We could do that, or let's just plonk one of those down for a second. Let me see if I've still got my bathroom cabinet. In the pictures. So there's that one. It's not the one I want though. Oh, I think I've taken that one out as well. Not that one. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So it's pretty much, I do this all the time in my bathrooms. I use that picture. And then I use one of the lamps above it. One of the little, where is it? This guy up there. Why are you not turning on? Are you not actually mounted on the wall properly? Look like you are. Can't turn it on though for some reason. Weird. Is it not? That's strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Usually that works. So I don't want you up there anymore. Although we could actually see what it looks like with mirrors either side. Turn on the light switch. Or this. Oh. Yeah. Just does that look? Oh no, I can see it in the corner of the screen. Yeah, it is lighting up. Where's that light? What's the other things that this is turning on and off then? Nothing. It's lighter over here than it is where the light is. Very strange. Accessories. Oh, I was looking at mirrors, wasn't I? That's what I was going to try. Decorations. Decorations. Mirrors. So what's the skinniest mirror? I think we just had that one a minute ago. What about this guy? It's not quite going to work. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, that's alright. That's kind of cool. I'm down with that. Let's get a washing basket and stuff like that in here as well. Which I think is in... Oh, we've got these as well. We don't want a massive one. We just want a hand towel. We'll go... You can be that. There. Should be... I think in this same section is the soap and stuff. Actually, you don't want a laundry basket in your upstairs. You want a bin. That's what you want. A little bin can go in the corner. Like that. Again, that's one of the things that, like, too much clipping on it. Like, it should be able to go back there, but it makes you put it all the way out there. Just hitbox is just a little bit too big. It's from the other room. Yeah. It does that sometimes down, up and down the stairs as well, doesn't it? Am I in the right... There we go. Soap. I wish there were other options for soap. But amazing that you can now put the soap on the sink without having to do what I used to do with the dropping it off a shelf. So we're not that far off of being done with this, I think. Decorations, plants. We'll put a nice yucca or something in here. Not you though, because you're massive. You will do nicely. Ish. Maybe. Maybe swap you with this bin. Yeah. Okay. And so we need a light and then something on this wall, but nothing major. And I think I'm right in saying that they still haven't really changed the toilet roll holders, if I'm right. Yeah, these are still the same, like no toilet paper basically, but never mind. But you can do the other occasional. No, it's not in there, is it? It's in the apocalypse thing. Not in there. Equipment? There it is. Toilet roll. Darn it. Okay, one more of these. A cup on the sink. Yeah, that's a good shout. I can get one of the little tumblers, can't I? Let's do that before I forget. Alex, I think the whiskey glass would be wrong, but there should be one of these. Like that, do we think? Putting your teeth in at night. Actually quite like these as well, just the stacks of towels. It feels a bit more hotel-y when you do that though. Let's just put that on. I'm just going to put that on the floor for a second while I sort this toilet roll out. So let's just do that for a minute. And we'll put that on there and that on there. Just the two? I think so. And then we'll put this up on there. It feels a bit more like it's a hotel when you add those bit, but put your teeth in at night. Isn't that what people do? Glass by the side of the bed, put their teeth in the glass. Not me, obviously. I'm talking about. I don't know. I know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying most of the time, Teresa, especially after 3 hours. Okay, so pictures. Back to me pictures. Just the brass one. Yeah, I don't like the brass one. Brass is so old-fashioned. Right, so our toilet options. I think we used a bunch of these in the last toilet, in the burned house or whatever it was I was doing, the boring house. What's this one? You never know what you have until it's gone, like toilet paper. These don't want to be huge like that, they want to be small. Just Google, Katie, just Google. And I tend to... So what I do, yeah, it does, and it tarnishes really badly as well, is what I do, Katie, to make to cater beta, assuming your name is probably Katie, but we'll stay with cater beta, is I cut the pictures out and put them inside. See, that's a frame. So I've got a picture of a frame off of the internet, cut the inside of it out, and then I've dropped the picture, my new pictures inside. So like these all look like they've got the same frame on, but they obviously the original photograph, the original thing I downloaded from the internet didn't have that. So I thought I had more that were like that. Yeah, it just makes it. I think it just brings it together a little bit more realistic. I don't want to use that. Oh, I don't really want to use this one. Wood poop here again. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then maybe we want a little... She's probably getting a bit narrow if I put something else here. Could do one or two pictures there. Yeah, I think if you're doing on the same wall, like it won't matter if I now switch to like this over there because I'm not on the same wall. But if you put two pictures next to each other and they've not got quite the same frame, it doesn't look as good. But yeah, that's the trick. Just download the frames separately, basically. So I've got a folder full of frames on my computer, but I've cut all the innards out of, and then I put the... So I could switch, you know, if I wanted to, I could put that picture in that frame. This lady gets used all the time. Do I use this lady again? I don't know why I love these pictures so much. It's just such a cool picture. It's not. These are not quite the right height. These need to go up more. Up there is better. Yeah, see, look, there's two of the same picture that I've created a separate frame. I don't know why I used that picture so much, but I might be using it again in a second. Or we could just go with these. Maybe let's go with these. We'll go small with these. Yeah, so there. I think we might just do that. So that, I think, we just need a light, and I think that is it. 3 hours so far. Yeah, we are very nearly done, I think. That's the one we use in the kitchen, so we don't want to use that again. I think just amount of work, to be honest, Cater. So the way they've done it, they have talked about it before and it's been asked a bunch of times, and they've just said it's too hard, basically. I think it's one of those things that if you start your game knowing that you're going to do that, then it's all right. But if you get to the stage where they've got to, wow, that's so bright, and then you try and go back. Cheers, Les. Thank you very much. Got to go early shift. Stay safe. Take care. You too, dude. Do a live, yeah. Do a live feed on making frames. Yeah, no. So we're definitely never going to get that. They've said categorically it's never going to happen until maybe they do like House Flipper 2 or something. It's something to do with the, you know, the base of the engine and stuff. But it is funny when you play things like Planet Zoo. You know, it's sort of ironic to say when Planet Zoo is not a building game, but you know, the fact that you've got colour wheels and hex colours and undo as well, just having the option to press undo is amazing. Yeah, it's not, it's I'm probably just not explaining it very well, Teresa. But yeah, happy playing it sometime. Maybe ask me in the comments and I'll try and explain it properly. Can you sit on the... Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. I was going to say, can you sit on the toilet? No, you can just have the toilet speak to you. Hello. Cliff, thank you. Like your work. I know. How amazing would it be to have undo and redo? Like, I do that all the time in Planet Zoo. I just, like, put stuff down, undo it, just try it. This is looking really good, though. I'm really happy with it. Say so myself. I'm supposed to say that, are you? But I think pretty solid day's effort. Do we think the bathroom needs anything more? I think it's all right. I think it's probably done. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. I wasn't entirely sure when I put the divide down, but I do think that works. I can feel my FPS dropping all the time, which is always a good measure for an indication that I've put enough detail into it, is when I can kill the FPS. Oh, my oven top's back on again. Cool. All right, guys. So I think that is probably going to be it for the stream, as we are, goodness me, we are a long time in now. 3 hours and 13 minutes. I struggle with making gardens look nice in this game. Just much better on interior designs and exterior. Yeah, the gardens, it's a real shame, Katie, but I feel the same about the gardens. I don't think it's necessarily, I just don't think it's anywhere near as fleshed out as the interior. Like, it's almost like the skeleton of a game. So I don't think it's, I feel the same. I quite often neglect the gardens. I did, I think, a few times at the start do really detailed gardens, but they take such a long time and they never really feel like they get all that good. I think part of the problem is because you can't really create like properly developed flower beds, things that look lush. They always look quite bare. Right, so yes, wittering over. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Very much appreciate it. So this is a regular thing now, Tuesdays. And at some point I will be trying to get back to making regular videos. I'm very busy this week with other things as well, among trees and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, hopefully catch you guys next week, or any other times, or videos and whatnot. And Among Trees is happening all week, and Planet Zoo will be on Friday if any of you guys are watching that stuff. But yes, thank you very much for watching. My name's Toves. I shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.